of dusty fields, either thriving with a farmer's income or freshly plowed after a long touch-and-go season. With only one caution light in the center of town and no fast food chains to be seen. Everything is family-owned and fit to the town's needs. This little place is known as Shannon, Mississippi, which is on the outskirts of the ever-famous Tupelo, Mississippi. Tupelo is known for a lot of things, such as being the birthplace for the king of rock and roll, but Shannon has no such fame. The town does not see tourists or musical buffs, but that's the way the community likes it. A place where everyone knows everybody, and they stick together during hard times. Shannon was founded in the early 1800s by a man named Samuel Shannon. According to the townofshannon.org, Samuel built himself a log cabin on the land that he purchased from the Chickasaw Indians. He began working and farming his land, and once the Treaty of Pontotoc was signed, Samuel saw a large movement of settlers to his area. By 1839, a church was built because of the vast amount of neighbors Samuel now had. The church was named Cumberland Presbyterian Church, known as the Pine Springs Church, which was established on the property known as Penny Place. Also, according to the townofshannon.org, the first site of the new town was just north of the present-day park. This site was a post office and was given the name of Shannon. Samuel sadly died in 1851 and never really saw his town shaping to be the present-day town that it is today. In the late 1850s, a railroad started being built through the town that ran from Mobile, Alabama to Ohio. Shannon may not be famous, but it holds many interesting facts and culture. Townofshannon.org states that the few famous artists came from Shannon. Throughout history, there have been 3 cotton gins, a corn elevator, a grain elevator in operation. During the early 1900s, Coca-Cola was even bottled here. A few of these little interesting characteristics can still be seen in present day. Samuel Shannon's log cabin can be found in the town park, and it is open as a small museum for the people of Shannon. At the site of the first church, a few headstones can even be made out with dates going all the way back to the early 1800s. One of the cotton gins remained intact until 2010, when the city finally tore it down for health reasons. The grain elevator is still in use today, after some technological advances were added, of course, and one of the first old country stores is still standing and is now being used as a family-owned restaurant. Shannon was also home to a place called Rumors, a small-town gay bar. However, in 2013, a lawsuit led to the closing of Rumors. Present-day Shannon is in some ways a lot more advanced than the early settlement, but in other ways it's still the same. According to Wikipedia.com, Shannon had a population of 1,753 people at the 2010 census. The racial makeup of the town was 44.42% white, 54.19% African American, 0.06% Native American, 0.12% Asian, and 0.84% from other races. The median income for a household is $29,773, while the median income for a family is $30,848. In conclusion, the town has grown vastly since Samuel Shannon bought that patch of land from the Chickasaw Indians, but it still holds the same close-knit values that were established in the early 1800s. Shannon is no tourist town, with its one grocery store and family-owned restaurants, but to the people of Shannon, there's no place else they'd rather be.